So I think from the county commissioners, we have all already said that we are not going to make any changes and do not want to review the document. So there's no reason to keep the document a secret at this point. We feel that we're waiving our right to review the document and believe that it is an open record, and per the charter it should be released to the public and to the elected officials at this time. So that's our position on it. We'd like to have a copy of it, and we believe it should be released to the public.
Okay, and how does it become an open record?
Because it's not work product of Harvey M. Rose, it's work product of the county commissioners. It's our work product. And we're waiving that right to make any changes to it, so it should be a final document.
If you don't make any changes to it, that's just fine. However, as a county council president, we have set up a plan to release it on the 21st, allowing the clerk and recorder, because she would like to review it, to review hers, and then we'll release both of them at once.
So what is going to happen with the document between today and next Monday?
No, wait a sec. It's not a work product. So I'd like to know what authority you believe that you have to, one, declare it a work product, and one, to keep it from the Board of County Commissioners. If you want to keep the portion, and the public, thank you. And if you want to keep the portion of the clerks because you believe that's still a work product because she wishes to review it, then fine. But we're not wishing to review it, so it's a final product at this point. It's no longer draft. There's nothing else to be done with it. So it's no longer considered a work product. This is an open meeting. It's a public meeting. It's in a public building, and it became a public product, essentially. It's a record that can be, it's an open record at this point. You have it in your possession. We're requesting to have it.
And tell me this then, for the appearance of the county council and the work we've done on this to lay out a specific plan, pass that on to you so that we allow the opportunity to review the draft, which was requested back on March 6th, that this happened, this very thing. That was the request we made. That was the agreement we all made in that room. We followed through with that. We prepared it. We prepared a draft. You've waived the opportunity to review it. That's fine. But the fact is, the draft we have is a draft.
The facts are this. On March 8th, the Board of County Commissioners, who are the contractor, signed the contract and executed the contract. Within the contract, there were provisions that in mid-May, we were supposed to get a draft copy of the report then. We did not receive a draft copy.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
No, I'm finished.
What you're doing is you're stating incorrect facts.
Draft report.
A report was generated in mid-May. A report was generated in mid-May and was provided to the council.
Interrupting, slow down, one at a time.
So in mid-May, according to the contract, we were supposed to be getting a draft report to review at that time. The report was actually supposed to be done by mid to late June. There is no report at that time. Again, didn't follow the contract. The council gave an extension to the contractor to proceed with going on further past the due date, which was outlined in the contract, which you didn't have the authority to do. The only thing within the contract that was executed that you had the authority to do was be the representative of the board only to the point of your duly authorized authority. You do not have the authority to extend the contract. So you asked us if we wanted to review the work product. We told you no. So at this point, it's done. It is no longer a work product.
As county representative, it specifically said for contract interpretations. Now there's nothing about that that can be confused, contract interpretations. If you want to say you can interpret the contract so long as it's okay with the Board of County Commissioners, it doesn't say that. It says a county representative as to contract interpretations. At that point, we make a decision that because the auditing firm was requesting more time because they were having a substantially larger response than what previously expected, we extended that time and accepted that. They sent us drafts. Did they send us reports?
They did. They did in mid-May. consistent.
They sent you a draft in mid-May?
They did, they followed
sent us
consistent
reports.
with, they met every one of the
They sent you a
contractual
draft in
thresholds.
mid-May.
They,
They
no, they sent us reports. The reports that were requested for
Correct.
the invoices.
So they sent you an invoice.
No, they sent us drafts, interim reports. They've kept us abreast of progress of this throughout the entire duration.
So I just want to be clear. You received a draft reports from the auditor,
Let's be clear,
In
we
mid-May?
received interim reports.
which are draft
Consistently.
reports. Interim draft reports in mid-May, and you didn't inform the board. So let me be very clear with you. The contractor in this case is the Board of County Commissioners. The signature on that contract is the chair of the board, who was authorized by the board to sign that contract, not a county council member. You are the representative that we assign to it. You don't have the authority to extend a contract. The only people who can extend a contract is the Board of County Commissioners. We are not requesting to review the document. We are waiving our right to review the document. Documents that we should have received in mid-May if you had them. So, at this point, it is no longer a work product, it is an open record, and we request to have the product.
And it needs to be released to the public at the same time.
Council Barker, could you please come forward and ask some questions?
Sure.
Sorry.
It's ridiculous. Thank you for making that little
It is
sidebar there as we're discussing it.
It's ridiculous that you had a draft report in mid-May and you didn't give a copy of that to the clerk and recorder or to the Board of County Commissioners for review to do a fact check at that point. It's ridiculous that you think you can extend a contract when you have no authority to do so. And it's ridiculous that you think you can keep this document from the public when it's clearly an open record at this point. It's ridiculous.